There we go. Okay. Hey guys, I'm a little bit concerned about what the audio is going to be like here, because I feel that I've got the audio sort of looping and the microphone's going to be sort of picking it up. So I'm a little bit worried about how the audio is going to be, and I'm not super sure. Well, I'm not really going to be able to like fix that here today, but we're just going to live and learn. We're just going to kind of do our best here and see what goes down. But hi, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming to hang out with us today. We're going to see what these nominations are, see what comes in. Let me just kind of adjust things a little bit on my end. So I've got our chat box and everything for us. I know we can. Oh my god! Let me close the balcony a little bit. Try and reduce some of that volume, you know. Yeah, it's like the deal is no, we're not. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna check out the Game Award nominations coming in. That's our kind of what we're gonna be watching here today. So we're gonna kind of see what comes in. Okay, I think I got my chat there. Yeah, how many seconds do I have before this starts? Okay, let me see if I can locate the because I think I do have some little earbuds. The issue is with the fursuit. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what I can do real quick. Okay, so. Ooh, wait a sec. Wait a moment. Hey, dude. Headphone. Ah, there we go. Hello. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. This is kinda... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put it through the mouth. How many seconds I got? I got seconds. I got seconds. Oh god, now my hair is in my face, man. My hair is so long at the moment. It's like not ideal. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh, this is gonna get loud. Oh dear, sorry. All right. Okay, let's see what we can do. I need a longer cable. Whatever. This is kind of a little bit uncomfortable for my setup here, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's go. All right, let's see what's up, guys. Okay, so these are like your MMOs and stuff. Dude, it's gonna go fast. This is gonna go fast, isn't it? Okay. Come on, Jake, whatever. Robert's. Okay, cool. I didn't play that. I didn't play that. I also didn't play that. Yes, let's go. Dude, we need to play that. We need to play Hellblade. We need to play Hellblade. We need to play Hellblade. Oh, you can't hear the video. Oh, no.
Waves and
there we go. There we go.
Zone Zero. The nominees for Best Art Direction are Astrobot,
Astrobot, okay.
Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree,
Okay.
Metaphor Refantasio, and Neva. For Best Score in Music, this year's nominees
Was Silent Hill not there?
Astrobot,
Cool.
Final Fantasy VII
Yeah, man, that was good
Metaphor
music.
Refantasio,
Okay.
Silent Hill 2, and
Has to
Stellar
be.
Blade. In the category of Best Audio,
Oh, Silent Hill 2, come on. Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 2, come on.
Astrobot,
Cool.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Alright.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, Hellblade's all
Best
about.
Adaptation recognizes
Hellblade's all
excellence
about,
in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors
about sound,
based
isn't
on
it?
video game worlds. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation.
Okay.
Arcane, Fallout,
I liked Fallout.
Knuckles.
Knuckles
Like a
sucks.
Dragon
Knuckles,
Yakuza,
Knuckles.
and Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft.
Is the Yakuza show out
Best
yet?
narrative in a game, the TGA
Is that even
nominees
out yet?
are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Okay.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Metaphor Refantasio, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2,
I need to
and
play Hellblade 2.
Silent Hill 2.
I think I need to play Hellblade 2
Games
like
for
Alex
Impact
ASAP.
celebrates thought-provoking games with a profound pro-social meaning or message. Here are this
Dude, this
year's
is so
nominees.
fast. We're gonna have to like look
Closer
through
the
lists
distance.
after this, man.
Indica,
This is so fast.
Neva, Life is
Hey,
Strange
Avian.
Double Exposure, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2,
That was my Paul
and
Val. Like a
Tales
Dragon,
of
is that even
Kenzera,
out?
Zao.
Is that even
The
out?
nominees for Best Community Support are Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy
They do
14,
loads of updates
Fortnite,
and half fixes of Baldur's Gate 3.
Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky.
And No Man's
In the
Sky is kind of the
category
goat
Best
of that.
Multiplayer, the nominees are Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
Okay.
Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree,
Oh, I need to be playing that.
Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40,000, Space Marine 2.
Best Independent Game celebrates games with a high degree of risk tolerance, as they are produced outside of the traditional publisher system. The nominees are
Animal Well,
Yes!
Balatro,
I loved Animal Well.
Lorelei and the Laser
I loved
Eyes,
Animal Well.
Neva, and UFO 50.
Next is Best Debut Indie Game.
Yeah,
which
lots of
recognizes
Helldivers
a
too.
development team
Lots of
that
Helldivers
hasn't
too.
won a Game Award before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2024. The nominees are
Animal Well.
Animal Well,
Let's go.
Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and
Ooh, that looked.
The Plucky Squire.
Ooh, I like the Plucky
For
Squire
Best
as well.
VR
I like that
AR
as well.
game, the nominees are Arizona Sunshine Remake,
I do not know what these are.
Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow,
That's meant to be sick. the
Metal
Batman one.
Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are
Me.
Queso, Ilawan,
Me.
Techno Gamers,
Me.
Typical Gamer,
And me.
and Usada Pecora.
And like an
Part of
anime
the Game
girl.
Awards is looking forward to what's next. And yes, we'll have lots of games to announce on December 12th. But what's the most anticipated upcoming game? Here are the nominees based
This
on
category is so
currently
weird.
announced
This
titles.
category is so weird.
Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
Let's go.
Ghost of Yote.
I still need to play
Grand
first
Theft
one.
Auto 6. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And Monster Hunter Wilds. The best
Monster Hunter's
action
kind of.
adventure
I'm
nominees
excited for
are
Monster Hunter, man.
Astrobot.
Okay.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
That game looked cool.
Silent Hill 2. Star Wars Outlaws. And The Legend of Zelda:
Echoes
Echoes of
of
Wisdom.
Wisdom was cute, man. I like
For best
Echoes of Wisdom.
role-playing, the jury selected Dragon's Dogma 2,
Dragon Age,
Elden
right?
Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree,
Elden
Final
Ring.
Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor ReFantazio. In the category of Best Fighting, the nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero,
Not many come
Grand
out.
Blue Fantasy vs.
There's not a
Rise,
lot to like fill this
Marvel
category.
vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade
It's a
Classics,
collection, a compilation.
Multiversus, and Tekken 8. The nominees for Best Action are Black Myth Wukong,
Okay.
Call of Duty
Dude,
Black
the music's
Ops 6,
ramping up.
Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine
I want to
2.
play that. I want to play that.
Innovation in accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility
It's nice
experts.
they do
The
this.
nominees
Obviously,
for
I don't have much
innovation
stake in this
accessibility
category, but it's
are
nice they do this.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4,
Like, the
Dragon
Mortal
Age,
Kombat
the
stuff's
Veilguard,
crazy. There's blind
Prince of
people
Persia, The Lost
who play
Crown,
Mortal
and
Kombat. It's crazy.
Star Wars
It's crazy,
Outlaws.
because we've got so much
Next
accessibility
up,
with
Best
noises.
Family Game. The nominees are
Mario Party, right?
Astrobot,
Yay!
Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda:
Do
Echoes
it, man.
of Wisdom,
Support your
and
Helldivers.
The Plucky Squire.
Helldivers should have been
The
in
Best
Family
Sim
Game.
Strategy nominees are Age of Mythology Retold,
Yeah, it seems weird to say
Frostpunk
40,000, doesn't it?
Kunitsugami: Path of the Goddess,
That was the Capcom one.
Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord.
Ooh.
This year, these titles are nominated for Best Sports Racing: F1 24,
Dude, the music's all like...
EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Top Spin 2K25, and WWE 2K24.
All right, let's take a look at our 3 esports categories. Starting with
Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Valorant.
Mobile Legends
nominees
Bang
for Best
Bang. I've never heard of
Esports
this.
Athlete
I am out
are
of the loop on this stuff, man.
3,
Me.
Alexi B, Chuvy,
Dude, I'm an athlete.
Faker,
I'm running a
Siren,
marathon on
and
Sunday.
Kong Kong.
Am I not an athlete?
And
Do
for
I
the
not
Best
count?
Esports
Am I not
team,
E
our
enough?
Special Esports Committee nominated these teams.
Oh,
Billy
dude, happy
Billy
birthday,
Gaming,
man.
League of Legends.
Happy birthday.
Gen G, League of Legends.
Happy birthday, dude.
Navi, Counter-Strike. T1, League of Legends. And Team Liquid, Dota 2.
All right, it's
Is Mobile
time
Legends
for our
cool?
final
Is it fun?
2 categories.
Is it a fun game?
For Best Game Direction, which recognizes
Okay, I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out.
vision
I'll check
and
it out.
innovation in game direction and design. The nominees are
Ooh, here we go.
Astrobot.
Okay.
Balatro. Black Myth
Dude, I
Wukong,
think Balatro might be in the
Elden
6th
Ring,
game of the
Shadow
year.
of the Erd Tree.
Because game direction
Final Fantasy
and game of
VII
the year
Rebirth,
usually have
and
huge crossover.
Metaphor ReFantazio.
Interesting.
And
Really
finally, our
interesting.
global TGA
Really
jury,
interesting.
of which I
Really
am not a
interesting.
member, has selected the following 6 games as nominees for Game of the Year at the Game
It goes
Awards
alphabetical, so
2024.
Astrobot comes
The
first.
Game of the Year
Astrobot
nominees
first.
are
Astrobot.
Of course.
From Team Asobi. Balatro.
It's
from
there.
Local
It
Fun.
seemed like it would be there.
Black Myth
Wow.
Wukong by
Wow.
Game Science.
Wow.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree
Ridiculous,
by
but
From
okay.
Software.
Final Fantasy, man.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth from
Let's go.
Square Enix.
Let's go.
And Metaphor
Oh, good
ReFantazio
for Metaphor.
from Studio Zero.
Good for Metaphor.
There you have it. Those are your
Good
nominees
for Metaphor,
for
man.
Game of
Good
the
for
Year.
Metaphor.
Yes, that
I
means
haven't
you'll
played
hear
it
the
yet,
Game
but,
Awards
like,
Orchestra
you
conducted
know,
by Lauren Balfe.
I
Play
think
their
that, like,
themes live on
it's kind of a
this
shame that a
stage
lot
on
of these
December 12th.
JRPGs don't really get
But before then,
respect
you should
and
head
like
to
whatever, and they're kudos, so good for
GameAwards.com to
Metaphor,
help select
man.
the winners
Good
by
for
casting your
Metaphor.
ballot in all categories. Also, stay tuned for the announcement of our Player's Voice
Good
category,
Metaphor.
where fans
Good for Metaphor.
100% select the winner from 30 nominees. We'll announce those nominees on Monday, December 2nd.
Okay.
The winners in all categories will be revealed live during the Game Awards when it streams globally on Thursday, December 12th starting with the opening act at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific.
The opening
4:30
act.
GMT at the Game Awards.
The opening act.
Our team cannot
right.
wait to share our 10th anniversary show with you. I hope to see you then. And don't forget to cast your vote.
Okay, man. All right, so what we're doing here is... Can I move this, or is this going to cause issues? It's not going to cause issues. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's kind of have a little bit of a kind of review of sort of the stuff that we're doing here. We can like talk about this stuff and whatever. Again, I just find this kind of fun to sort of talk about. I just find it kind of fun to talk about. Yeah, so the game, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start with game direction. Because this category here is usually, it has like really big crossover with the actual Game of the Year category. So when they did, yeah, dude, I know what you're talking about. I've played so much Halo. And like today, actually, my buddy was just sending me like loads and loads of Halo memes. A dude I work with. Because he absolutely loves it. He absolutely loves it. Yeah, this category here, I thought, when you started seeing some of these games here, I was like, oh, okay, this kind of gives a hint of what the final category is going to be. You know, what the actual full-on Game of the Year category is going to be, because they usually have quite a lot in common, right? They usually have quite a lot in common. They share, you know, stuff that... It's kind of like the second place award. Quite often, the game direction or just the same thing gets it. So when Astrobot was out, like, Astrobot was going to be, like, everywhere. Because it was that cool. I am gonna revisit like Astrobot like sometime pretty soon, because they've done these like little DLC packs. They've been putting on extra levels and a few more VIP bots. So the final one comes out I think on like the 16th of December, and I was just gonna wait at least the final one in like this first wave. So my idea was I was gonna just wait till they were all out, and then I could just do like one stream playing through like this first wave of DLC. So I will go back to Astrobot soon. But yeah, that's cool. That's showing up here. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna kind of show up everywhere, and kind of rightfully so. I thought like Astrobot was super fun and super creative, and it was just sick, man. It was just a cool time. Let me just get a little bit of drink real quick. Let me get a little bit of drink real quick. Glug, glug, glug. But yeah, so, like, props to Astrobot. And where am I? I'm over here. So Astrobot, this Balatro. I've seen stuff about this for a while. And I think it's on, like, every system. Like, as of now. Yeah, it's on Windows, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series. They put it on Mac. They put it on Android. They put it on iOS. So I'd like to see if I can mess around with some Balatro. Like, how much is this? An expensive game? Do I have the money to buy Balatro? Do I have the dollar? Like €15. Okay, we might be able to scrape together €15 for a little bit of Balatro, because I'm interested in that. Best esports team, Helldivers 2. What else we got? So cool. When that showed up here, I was like, that's gonna be the main thing. This Black Myth Wukong, I don't know, like that's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting, because I know a lot of people were talking about this, and it felt like, you know, people were talking about it as sort of like a pipe dream. Like, people were saying like, oh yeah, Black Myth, and people were like, cool, but get a grip. I haven't played it. I'm interested. It's not that, like, I'm not interested in stuff. Let's make a, you know what, man. Let me see if I can, I want to see if I can add a little notepad to the stream. So let me do a game catcher, okay. Let me do specific window, notepad. And where did I put that? Uh-huh. Oh no, that's not my... I want to try and put a little window capture. Notepad. Haha. Alright. Cool. Let's put a little notepad over here. Balatro. That, I'm gonna try and make a list here of things that... Yeah, dude, we can, like, let's get the frickin', let's get the esports on the go. Let's get the esports on the go, man. Let's get the esports on the go. So I'm interested in Balatro. I mean, this Game Awards is in like a month. So from a time and wallet perspective, in terms of how much time and money I have available, how many of these I might be able to feasibly, try out before the actual Game Awards is questionable. But either way, I want to kind of make just like a little list here of stuff that I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting as a concept, and maybe I get an opportunity at some point to check them out. So who else was in there? Elden Ring. I'm not getting back into Elden Ring anytime soon. I do want to... I've played the base game. Or at least I've played, quite a bit of the base game. I was playing it with, a buddy, because you can do, these co-op segments and stuff. I would like to revisit it. And I've played, bits of the DLC, again, because my buddy, who's really obsessed with it, he got it, and we were messing around with it. I feel like when Elden Ring kind of intimidates me. I think it's great. I think it's really, really awesome. I think it's really, really cool. I think the aesthetic, I think the gameplay, I think all of it, I just think it's freaking sick. But I like, when I get back into that thing, let's actually, let's insert a grape into the fursuit. I think when I do get back to, when I want to play Elden Ring, I'm going to have to, set aside, a chunk of time and be like, oh, hey, guys, this is Elden Ring time. So I'm not going to add this to this little list I'm making here right now. I'm not going to make this win right now. I don't, okay, Black Ops 6 is not going to win. That's just, not going to be a thing. I'd be completely shocked. Although, as I said, I haven't properly, I haven't finished this game. I haven't spent a lot of time with this game. I do think this game's really, really awesome. I don't, the idea of, a really cool game from 2022, taking away the shine, taking away the moment of some of these other games, it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with me. Yeah, I know. It's it would be a cool name. It would be a cool name. Okay, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. My love for Final Fantasy, because this game kind of slightly... It predates the streaming era of this channel. This came out when I started this channel. And some of my early videos are just me rambling about specific chapters and stuff like that. This game is incredible and really, really special. Really, really, really special from a lot of perspectives. Hey there, Amethyst. Hey again. Nice to see you, dude. This for me is probably it. This for me is my one. I thought this was sick. What else we got in game direction? We had Metaphor. I mean, I'd love to... That's the thing, is like... I need a lot of time if I'm going to get into Elden Ring. I'm going to need a lot of time. Jerry, honestly, like, you know, in the future, like, not anytime soon, is, I will be replaying the Final Fantasy VII games, like, when the eventual Part 3 is coming out. When the eventual Part 3 is coming out, I will be replaying it. Dude, I love Final Fantasy. Should we do a little, let's see if we can actually do a thing. We got like we got some of the boys up there. We got some Final Fantasy VII boys up there. I love Final Fantasy VII, man. I really love it, man. I really love it. I mean, there's some guys asking about Final Fantasy games on like the stream the other day, and like I really love 9, but like 7 is like, it's so vast, and even when it's kind of bad and goofy, I still love it. Yeah, the Elden Ring is like, it is kind of standalone, like it's an entirely new section and whatever, but like for me it's just like, and you know, it's really sizable, it's really sizable, the Shadow of the Erdtree, but at the same time it's like, I look at some of these other games and it just sits weird with me. It just sits weird with me. Who else was here in game direction? Oh, they were just the ones for game direction. Okay, so when it gets to Goaty, let's put another grape in our mouth. Oh, that was an olive. When you go to pick up a grape and it's actually off. Astrobot, okay, we love that. Astrobot's sick. Astrobot's sick. Baltra, I think I want to try this out sort of ASAP. Part of me is tempted to even just like download that and like play that tomorrow or something. I don't know, man. I'm really tempted to check this out sort of ASAP. So I might sort of like rejiggle, you know, my plan of the next few sort of games I'm playing to sort of, yeah, the surprise grape, because I've got the olive part here and I've got the grape part here. And so I was looking for a grape, but I went into the olives. Okay, Jerry, let me just real quickly check what the game of the year 2023 is, because I remember Stray in there, because I'm trying to think of the orchestra that they had. Yeah, 2023 was Baldur's Gate 3, which slapped. Alan Wake 2, which I need to get into. Tears of the Kingdom, which was incredible. It just suffers from the fact that it's not... it doesn't have that initial wow factor Breath of the Wild had. Like, Breath of the Wild would always come first, you know what I mean? Spider-Man 2, which I didn't think was too great. Resident Evil 4, which was great. Resident Evil 4 was awesome. I'm not saying Spider-Man 2 was bad, it just didn't, like... After Miles Morales, it was kind of a little bit of whatever. You know, it's just kind of a little bit of whatever in comparison to Miles Morales. And then we had Wonder, Super Mario Wonder, which I'm ashamed to say. I've only played bits of Super Mario Wonder, so this is very much on like the to-do list because I obviously love platformers and whatever. But I think this Baltro thing I kind of want to play ASAP. Wukong's in there, cool. Shadow of the Erdtree, I've kind of commented on that. Rebirth, my baby. I would love to see this win. I would love to see this win. It's so good. Just from like what they do with like the gameplay, the music, the art direction, the characterization. It's like what they do with It's like what was Silent Hill 2, of just that like elevation of the characters and whatever, but just like on a whole other level. This game is so charming and so beautiful and so like so many things. And I mean, I'm not going to talk about the ending here, and I understand the ending of it's kind of controversial, but it's by design. It's by design, and I have faith that the third is going to deliver. I do. I really do have faith that the third is going to deliver, because it's been such a great series, it's been such a great project so far. Tears of the Kingdom was my favorite. Was your favorite? It's sad if I use the whole life source. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was amazing. Tears like the new, like the Ultra Hand and the Rise or whatever it was called, like all those new features and stuff, just like so Nintendo, of just like cool gameplay. Like this is a game, like creative and whatever, like really, really cool. I love Tears of the Kingdom. Yes, Spider-Man 2 for me was just like, it was obviously really good and really competent, but it just kind of felt like, what am I getting here? It just felt like I was watching like this big movie, in the same way that those Marvel movies in themselves have like the fatigue of familiarity, and we're really deep into that now. Spider-Man 2 kind of felt like that with games. But I will say Miles Morales was absolutely incredible. I will say Miles Morales was a really, really good game. What else was in GOTY? What else we got here? We've got Metaphor again. I have huge desire to play Metaphor, but I'm going to need a lot of time. And so when that's going to happen, I don't know. Also, Atlas are notorious for releasing like an enhanced version. So they'll do Persona 5 and then they'll do Persona 5 Royal. They'll do, Persona 3 Reload, and then it's episode Aegis or whatever the hell it is. They'll do Shin Megami Tensei 5 and then Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Like, they're really notorious for doing these like enhanced editions with pretty significant integrated story content. So it might even be a situation of, by the time I have, I've got this kind of block of time for Metaphor, we've got like Metaphor onomatopoeied version, or I don't freaking know. So Metaphor says not anytime soon, but I really want to do it, Was that the 6? That 6 felt like it went real fast to me. Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, and Metaphor. Okay. It's kind of wild. But these are interesting to me. Like, these are, as in like Balatro, I might have to check that out real soon. That feels like yeah, I'm interested. I'm really interested. Because I haven't played it. I know that people were talking about it all the time. And I know it kept on getting, like, updates and stuff like that. In terms of, I think there's, like, guest characters in it who appear on the playing cards. And, all these sorts of things. So I kind of want to check that out sort of ASAP. Okay, let's go back to the start. And we've got Jeff muted because Jeff can shut the hell up. I can need this little bit of apple. Don't people hate this game? I don't know. Isn't there a lot of like... Isn't the conversation around Destiny 2 usually not positive? And they're about to die, right? I think they're in like a crazy amount of debt. Some of these live service games, like the amount of like money that's spent for like upkeep of them is like out of this world. And I think Bungie are dead, man. Just crazy. I'd like to play this, man. I would like to play this. Again, I know that like the new Diablo games are a little bit sort of like controversial, and I think people have got a little bit tired of them. But it's still one of the few games you can do split screen on. So I do kind of like, you know, in terms of the games I play with like my buddies on the sofa and there and stuff. If you're starting to understand the geography of the Rex house. Games I play on like the sofa and there. It would be like a cool one to play there with some buddies or something. I can't touch this. I feel if I started playing Final Fantasy 14, the negative effect it would have on my life would be like insane. Back in the day, I used to play so much Final Fantasy 11, which was the first online Final Fantasy game. And I was an addict. It was absolute addict behavior. So like all these good habits and routines and healthiness and competitions and exercising and projects, everything. I feel if I played Final Fantasy 14, I think everything would die. And I think everything would just become Final Fantasy 14. So as much as this kind of looks like something I'd probably really, really enjoy, because people talk about it in such high regard and they talk about like Yoshi P's direction and all this sort of thing, I think if I started playing that game, I think it would ruin my life. Yeah, exactly, Jerry. If something has split screen in this modern day, it gets like points for me, like big time. So that's why I'm interested in the Diablo 4 DLC. It's just like more stuff that you can play split screen with your buddies and stuff like that, because that's the peak. You know, that's just like such peak when you can do that in games, when you've got that split screen. It's so rare now. It's so rare. It's not prioritized as something to include in things. Best ongoing game, Fortnite. I mean, it speaks for itself. There we go, Val. There we go. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. There it is. Really fun. Helldivers 2 super fun. Best performance. That's the Aerith girl. Yo, do we talk about Aerith now and cry? Is that what we do? We talk about Aerith now and cry? I'm actually crying already. I'm actually crying already behind this. I've just got like the big teary water things in my eyes. There's this scene. I'm not gonna do like spoilers here, right? I'm not gonna do spoilers here. But there's like this scene in Rebirth. Oh my god, now I'm thinking of another scene as well. I just need to go one at a time, man. Let me get some water. Where's my water bottle? There it is. Oh my god. We need to replenish some water so we can cry about Aerith. I guess I'm just gonna talk about what one of these scenes are in. I'm gonna end up talking about it for hours, and it'll all just be disjointed and Rex rambling. But there's this scene in Rebirth where, you know, there's a lot of things leading to it, and it's, you know, it has all this fantasy element to it, so it's not strictly like a reality. But what happens is we have this scene where like Cloud and Aerith finally go on like this date together. They go on this date together. You know, if they like these kind of being these like, you know, are they meant to be together sort of characters? And this dates back to, you know, like the original game, right? And you need to understand that Rebirth is these games act as sequels to the original game. They're building on the narrative of all the other Final Fantasy stuff before. But so they finally, you know, after all these years and, you know, decades of, you know, people like Cloud and Tifa and Aerith and, you know, all this sort of stuff. They go on the date in this game, and they have all these really like cute moments together that are like on paper really like pretty, sort of like cute, like shipping sort of, you know, box ticking moments that like your fans want or whatever. But I can't remember the lines she gives, but she gives some really good lines in it. But it essentially, like, she comments on that, and she comments on it like, yeah, man, it's just not that right. It's just not there. And then they kind of acknowledge that, you know, at least in this moment, at least under these circumstances, the sparkles, the spark just kind of isn't there. And it's really like bittersweet, but they still acknowledge kind of this underlying, you know, really profound love and care that they have for each other, and how they're still there to, you know, protect each other and take care of each other and all this sort of thing. But just because of the circumstances of that point, of what's happening in the world, what's happening in their lives, what's happening with each of those characters' psychosis is really, it just doesn't work at that point. And it the way that that's communicated, and the way that Aerith, you know, tries to push herself on Cloud and tries to force it, but then again is the one who acknowledges that like this isn't right, is really, it's really well done. It's really compelling, and her performance in that is really good, especially because Aerith is one of the few characters in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth who is acutely aware of the events of the original game. There are a few characters in the new games who are aware of the cycle they are in, and are aware of the story. So she's very much like us in that she knows Final Fantasy VII happened. She knows what the sort of narrative beats are to follow, and she also kind of, you know, has an acceptance of knowing some of the events that are gonna, I don't know. She was just really good in that scene, is what I want to say, when they finally got this date. Thanks, Dijan. Hey man, it's nice to see you. And then they have this moment where they like stand back to back actually later, and they're reunited, and they kind of link fingers momentarily. It made me cry. Like, it made me cry. A few other things made me cry in that game. But yeah, dude, I kept a tally, and I think it was 37 times I cried in that game. I kept a tally. I haven't played these games. I know people really like the Life is Strange games. I haven't played them. I haven't played the Star Wars game as well. I heard it sucked. I will play it eventually because I love Star Wars. But just these kind of like Ubisoft, kind of like big open world adventure games don't really captivate me. He was great. He was really good. He added a lot of depth to the character and a lot of subtleties. I thought he was great. I haven't played this. We need to play this. Okay, we're putting this on the list, man. Hellblade's really short as well. Hellblade's really, really short. So you can play like maybe like do Hellblade 1 and 2 kind of pretty back to back sometime soon. They're going on the list. Best mobile game. I have no interest in that. Okay, so that's also in mobile. Oh my god. This is a big deal. We need to be playing Baltro. Oh god, this thing. Oh my god, this thing. So that's made the cutoff. That's made the October to October cutoff. That's made the cutoff. That's wild. That accursed thing. Let's see if we got a pack. Let's see if we got a pack and we can open up a pack on stream here. Just for poops and giggles while we talk about video games. Let's see if we can open up a pack. This thing's addictive. This thing's a problem. I read something. It made like I can't remember what million it was, but it was an insane number of like how many millions of dollars this game had made in 4 days. Okay, let's see if we're pointing the camera correctly at this thing or we're not. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a Krabby. No, we got a Kingler and a Krabby. We got a Tentacruel. Sizzlepede. Dragonair. We got nothing new here, man. We got nothing new. I think I got 2 packs actually, so we'll do the double pack special. Cause you never know, man. You never frickin' know. We could have Game Awards nomination stream luck. Let's see what we got here. We've already got this. It's a cute Marowak, but we got him. Grimer, we got him. Rhyhorn, we got him. Lilligant. Okay, we got nothing. Whatever. Dude, that loses game of the year for me now. That loses game of the year for me now. Okay, let's keep sort of rocking through these categories. What else we got here? Wuthering Waves. People have been talking about that a lot on stream. Zenless Zone Zero. We had fun with that. I had fun with that. I thought it was cool. I had fun with that. Best art direction. What we got here? Astrobot. It was sick. Wukong. So Wukong is all over the place, man. So Wukong, we want to play it because it's Game of the Year direction, but it's also an art direction. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, baby. What else we got here? Elden Ring. Metaphor. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting a lot of time to play that. What is Neva? Okay, so we're going to look up. Neva. I don't know what the hell that is. So I kind of got my prioritization. Baltro and Black Myth, I kind of want to play ASAP. Hellblade, I want to play fairly soon. And then I want to look up Neva. Best score in music. Who was in here? Astrobot. I am Astrobot. Boom, boom, Astrobots. I am Astrobot. That song slapped. Oh my god, we got to think about the score for the thing. The frickin' I do want to play Stellar Blade. I am interested in Stellar Blade. I am interested in Stellar Blade. It looks like the type of thing I would like. Like character action game. It does look like the kind of thing I'd be into. Audio design. Who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in audio design? Is Black Myth a cool audio design? I am Astrobot. Was Black Ops 6? Did that, like, guys, remind me. Was the audio design particularly good there? Like, was there something special about it? Is that an olive or a grape? I mean, that's a grape. I want an olive. No, I want, that was a grape. I want an olive. No, that was an olive. I want a grape. This is a grape. Okay, I'm getting so confused, man. Final Fantasy VII is like, it's just great in all regards. I'm just like, yeah, that's audio design too, isn't it? That's performance. That's audio. Silent Hill 2, yeah, that was just ace. It was just like so freaking good. Jeff, what are you talking about? Jeffrey Keighley. Best adaptation. Arcane. Anyone watched Arcane Season 2 yet? I'm not a League of Legends guy, but I watched when Arcane, like, you know, the first season came out. I watched that and I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really cool, and I think it did, like, a lot of good things for the kind of idea of, like, animation for adults, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we can drink on the suit. I didn't notice any effective sounds in Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but I think the audio was a little quiet for those streams, so I didn't mind at the time. Yeah, maybe something like, maybe if you're playing with like 3D audio or surround sound, it's like particularly incredible or something. But I don't know, the guns just sounded like guns. I don't know. Yeah, but anyone check out the new Arcane? I watched the first season when it came out, and I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think it's done a lot of good for kind of like the idea of, you know, animation being used for different things besides just like anime, kids cartoons, Spider-Verse trend. I don't know. I heard the new one's good. I do want to check it out. Hopefully I'll do that sooner rather than later. Fallout TV show was great. I really liked the Fallout TV show. I thought that was really fun. And it's one of the things that, I mean, along with, you know, Val saying it all the time, that kind of pushed me towards New Vegas and checking out New Vegas. Like, I enjoyed Fallout. I enjoyed that show. I thought it was good. This sucked. And this is not me, like, having insanely high expectations because, like, I'm the really big Knuckles fan and they need to do Knuckles this way. Like, the Sonic the Hedgehog movies are stupid. They're dumb, but I like them. You know, I think they're fun. The Knuckles TV show, Knuckles barely featured in it. I've got to Google this, man. Is this even out? This is Amazon, right? Like a Dragon, Amazon Prime. Dude, it's out. Dude, this actually came out? What the hell? Let's go Metacritic. Like a Dragon TV. Oof. It's got a 48 on Metacritic. Oof. I am shocked. Call of Duty adds a lot of bullshit sounds that, in my opinion, would null sound design. Wow. I just thought because of, like, the amount of sort of, like, Tumblr-esque obsession with the Yakuza games that seem to emerge over the past few years, I would have thought I would have just, like, by osmosis, seen and heard a lot about the Yakuza show. But it turns out it came out like a month ago. It came out at the end of October. And it does not look like it's well received. Now, sometimes I like to just sort of, you know, make my own judgment or whatever. But yeah, there's so little that's very Yakuza in tone, it's saying. Okay. I had no idea that was out. This is meant to be cool. I've heard cool things about this. Haven't seen it, but it's meant to be cool. Arcane's gonna win that, right? I mean, I haven't seen stuff to comment on it, but that's narrative. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Let's go. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I'm a little bit behind on my Yakuza games. Like the I did play the what was it? The Man with No Name, or whatever. But in terms of like the turn-based ones, I'm a little bit behind on. But I'm sure it's super fun. Metaphor, I mean, I want to check it out for sure. Oh, that's also a narrative. Yeah, I think we're going to play Hellblade, like, signed it kind of pretty soon. Obviously, we don't have a lot of weeks left in the air. But I think we'll play Metaphor sometime pretty soon. Silent Hill 2. I hope that wins the narrative. Although that said, the 7, the Rebirth. I don't know, man. What else we got here, Jeff? Games for Impact. So these are the... Okay, I'm gonna at least look into these, alright? What's this? This is called Closer the Distance. I'm at least gonna, like, Google these and, like, look at the frickin' gameplay. And I want to see what these are about. Maybe one jumps out at me. Indica. I've never heard of these things, man. But I'd like to investigate, and then there might be something like, whoa, that's really, like, up my alley. That's really, like... Never again. Okay, so that was in Art Direction, and that was in Impact as well. Okay. Life is Strange. Okay, I'm aware what Life is Strange is. Sueña. No, Senua. Senua's Saga. That's what she's called. Because she's an Impact as well. No Stellar Blade with the boobies. Okay, what we got here? We got Tales of Kenzela. Zao. Alright. Community support. Baldur's Gate 3. Cool. I'm not touching you, Final Fantasy. Fortnite. Helldivers. No Man's Sky. Best multiplayer. What was that? What was in this again? Black Ops 6 was in the multiplayer. Helldivers. That's got to win the multiplayer, right? That's so cute, the Mario Party. Tekken 8, cool. Tekken 8 fall into the October to October. Maybe. Space Marine. Warhammer 40,000. Space Marine 2. I'm Jeff Keighley. Okay, what else we got here? We got, Indies. That was so good, man. Animal Well was so good. Those puzzles. That was so good, man. Mwah! I don't know how to make kissing noises anymore. I'm gonna have to practice. Baltra was in India as well. Good for them, man. That is so badass. That is so badass. We need to play this ASAP, don't we? What the who and the what now? Lorelei and the whatchamacallit? Okay, Jeff, shut up. Best independent game. The who? Yeah, dude, it's so funny. It's like have the best multiplayer time with Mario Party Jamboree. It's actually sick. I've actually played some of it. And I'm a big Mario Party guy, and I'm kind of like really forgiving of Mario Party as well. Like sometimes people are like, oh, the latest one sucks. And they have been like up and down and whatever, but this new one actually slaps more so than it has recently. Neva. So Neva's also in indie. We need to see what this game's all about. What's all the hype about Neva, man? UFO 50. Oh, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen some stuff of UFO 50 and I thought that looked freaking cool. If it's the game I'm thinking of. Jeffrey. Best debut in the Animal Well. So good. Baltra. So Baltra was debut as well. Come on. All the more reason to play Baltra. Manor Lords. This is a debut game. This debut game is called Manor Lords. What the hell is that? We gotta try that out. No, we don't try that. We investigate it. Pacific Drive. It's like these games could be like weird and different. That's why I kind of want to investigate them. Hey, Mostar, Plucky Squire. We liked that one. We liked Plucky Squire. VR, AR. I don't really mess around with stuff. I do have a MetaQuest 2. But, I haven't really been... Oh, wow! They did Hellsinger. They did frickin' Hellsinger. That was a really cool game. That game was fun. Metal Hellsinger was like a rhythm game, except like a first-person shooter. And so you'd go around and you'd have to shoot and kill enemies in time with the music. So it was kind of like Doom meets Crypt of the Necrodancer. Plus, like, there's actually, like, metal artists doing, like, original songs and music for it. And you could, like, download stuff as well. Which was really, really cool. And some of the stuff was pop punk. I'm pretty sure that, like, Misery Business was in this, like, Paramore. And it was, like, super fun. It was super freaking fun. There's a Metro VR as well. That's pretty cool. Content creator VR. Okay, then this stuff here is just, this stuff was criminal. Because that's not me. He's not me. He's not me. He's not me. She could be me. She could be me and you just don't know it. She could be me and you just don't know it. That VTuber could be tracking my dog head. This category is goofy. This category is goofy. This category is goofy. But whatever. Whatever. Dude, they're talking about Metroid Prime as if it's actually coming out. It's like, relax. Action adventure, Astrobot. I am Astrobot. I would like to play Lost Crown. Justice for Rex, man. Yeah, people are like, this doesn't make any sense, you know? Silent Hill 2, it slapped. Outlaws. We'll try it eventually. X of Wisdom, yeah, that was fun. It's not gonna win. It was fun though. So was Dragon's Dogma 2? I just don't have the time. I don't know, man. I just don't. Some of these games is just like, I don't know. Like the investment is like, am I willing to put that in at this moment? It's kind of like, okay, cool. I think these went so fast, and I didn't see Rebirth in there, and then it made me think that Rebirth was going to be in like the action category, but it's here. It's here. Like a Dragon. We will go through Yakuza. We will go through Yakuza. They put on the Ishin on my like PlayStation Plus service, which I liked. I played through Ishin when that came out. I thought it was fun. Like the remake. Fighting game. Haven't played that. They play this a lot at like the fighting game sort of center I go to. They play this on like the anime nights. They play a lot of Grand Blue Fantasy. It's fun. It's fun. This is mental. This is insane. Because it's like a compilation. That if that wins, that's so like weird. Anyway, but I've been waiting for the physical copy of that. I've been waiting for the physical copy of that, and it arrives on Friday, I believe. And I'm gonna be away for the marathon, but my physical copy of that is on its way. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma did have a bunch of stuff people hated, but I think it was stuff that like people didn't understand. Like people are like, oh, you can't save in the game unless you like buy these. Yeah, it had a bunch of goofy microtransactions, and they were goofy and they weren't cool. But I think a lot of people misunderstood what some of them were, and people were like, oh, if you don't get the microtransactions, you can't save and stuff like that. Either or, Capcom needs to relax on that stuff, but people's interpretation on what they were was, I believe, was incorrect, if I'm remembering properly. Multiverses came out, it went away for a year, and it came back worse. Knuckles. Oh, that's Black Myth Wukong is also in action. More reasons to try out Black Myth Wukong. Helldivers 2. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's in action as well. Kinda want to play Stellar Blade. I feel it'd kind of be something I'd really vibe with. Space Marine 2 looks sick. Oh my god. Jeffrey Keighley. I'm Jeff Keighley, and I love Hideo Kojima. And innovation in accessibility. Black Ops 6. Diablo. Dragon Age the Veilguard. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. I love how they put it... Oh, stop too late. They put this in Ubisoft Original underneath as if people care. I'm like, oh, the sign of quality. The sign of quality. Best family game, Astrobot. Helldivers 2. Warhammer 40,000 Showtime. I'm losing my mind. It's the lack of oxygen in the Fursuit head, and it drives a boy crazy. Maybe this time next year I'll be like Mr. Strategy. I'll be Rex the Strategy King. Mana Lords, that's a strategy game? That's a strategy sim game? So where I'm a lord of a manor? So Unicorn Overlord is frickin' Square Enix, right? You just appear in a common move one frame in a post video. Oh, you can? Oh yeah, okay. Let's go. Thank you, Farrah. I appreciate it. That's working. It's like I can make what used to be FIFA fade away. I can make it disappear. Okay, got it. Cool. I'm just rambling. I'm losing. Top Spin 2K25. That's a thing. I'm more of a Mario Tennis guy. This game sucks. The fact it's like some of these categories are so freaking bad that like they have to just put like absolute ass in there. Ah, okay, it's the 2 hours you just don't press shift. Got it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Jeff Keighley. The Game Awards for 10 years has given you awards for games. We celebrate the awards of games by not letting the developers talk. So you're saying this is fun? You're saying this is fun? Is that Sid Meier's Civilization 5? Are we going to show him respect? Is this the one Sid brought to us? Because I feel if we're gonna talk about these games, I feel like we need to give them respect, right? And we need to be like, it's not just Civilization, it's Sid Meier's or whatever he's called. He's probably going to be played by Jack Black in the movie adaptation. There's no respect for athletes. Yeah? Like everybody, I go run a marathon and like they're like, we don't care which lane do you play in League of Legends, and I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I'm just repeating stuff I've heard before. Oh man. Oh, there he is. Look at him. I don't want to just like, I could just devolve into like Jeff Keighley slander, but I think I'm just going to sort of lightly poke at him. And it's going to be what keeps me sane when it's the actual, when it's the actual ceremony on December whatever, and it's like 1 a.m. over here, and I'm losing my mind. That is going to be straight. That is going to be odd. That is going to be, I'm sure I'm going to say some goofy stuff when I'm losing my mind at like 2 a.m. in the morning in Europe, while Jeff Keighley brings out a Microsoft spokesman to tell us about a new the Xbox controller pad Pro for 20 minutes, and then they allow, you know, the sound director from Hellblade to talk for like 2 seconds. If you did a marathon like Wii Sports or something, you could count it as esports. Exactly. Now we are thinking. Now we are putting ideas together. I will. I'll try it. Do you dude, like I can play it. Like, do you play it on iPad? Like, is it a good thing to play? Because I got the what's the word? Is my stream broken? I'm a bit worried my stream is broken. Oh, I think we're good, right? I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, like I could get it on iPad. Like, does Mobile Legends work better on iPad or like on a phone? What do you think? Because if I play it on because I got the iPad, you know. Cool. It's still up. I know how to stream from the iPad now as well. Okay, cool. We'll work that out. Obviously, like, I've got like a list of different things I want to do and whatever, but I'll totally add that to the list and I can like stream it from the iPad and stuff like that. You got the nice big screen and I can be like, you know, whatever. I could even do this, man. I could even like put the iPad, you know, over here. And then me here, like, ooh. So we might, you know, we'll see. I don't know. But I'll check it out. If it's getting like the seal of approval, and Jeff talked about it, you know, it's gotta be freaking good, doesn't it? It's gotta be good. Okay. Let's go back to Jeffrey over here. There he is. I can't wait to see what he's tweeted. I'm gonna look already, man. I'm actually gonna look right now. What has he said, Jeff Keighley? What have you said? Oh, he's tweeted like handy dandy pictures. Oh, this is actually kind of useful. This is actually kind of useful for what we're trying to do right here. Yeah, this is actually kind of useful. No, I do not accept your cookies. Oh, this is like, oh, right. When you're not logged in on Twitter, it shows you, like, the most popular tweets of all time. So, like, the individual who interrupted our Game of the Year moment has been arrested. I was like, what the hell's happened? I was like, what? I did not see the Game Award nominations get arrested, and then I just kind of fit that together in my head. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to like actually log into my frickin' account. I think I am. I'll just switch windows to my window where I'm logged in. And we'll go back to Jeffrey Keighley. Jeffrey Keighley, man. Jeffrey frickin' Keighley. Okay, give me a second, because I'm gonna have to separate the chat window from here. How many games have actually paid to get on the Game Awards? Oh, well, in terms of like nominations, I don't think it's that level of like corrupt. I don't have that sort of suspicion of it. But in terms of like games paying to get like advertised and stuff like that, that's like a big thing. Like that is a thing. Let's switch this to Jeff Keighley. Aha! Jeff Keighley Twitter page. Okay, so Jeff Keighley Twitter page. All right, so here we go. You got these nice graphics. We got sort of these nice graphics, right? So we've got Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong. We've talked about this like multiple times now, haven't we? But whatever. We're just engaging in the conversation over here. Yes, dude, you gotta respect Jeff. You gotta respect Jeff. That's fair comment from RJ, from the Resonant Justice. Elden Ring DLC being here instead of Silent Hill 2 is ridiculous, lol. I agree, man. What other sort of yeah, okay, let's not go into the comments because it's just going to be like hate-filled. That's why I like talking with you guys, because it's like a chill comment section, and you go anywhere else and it's just going to get feral. What are your thoughts on the Game Awards nominees? What do you agree with, disagree with? What surprised you? Okay, I'm kind of tempted. Oh, I sometimes listen to this guy on a podcast. I sometimes see this guy talking. You guys hastily put together FAQ and DLC expansions just for Elden Ring. Shine the Ultras nominations while once again ignoring Xenoblade Chronicles 3 future redeemed expansion in 2023 as a follow-up to a Game of the Year nominated game in 2022 with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Just make a separate category. You can't even access Shadow the Ultra content without playing the base Elden Ring first. That's 2 games not wrong. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough, OJ. Okay, fair enough. But whatever. Let's try not to delve into these comments too much, because it's gonna give me Twitter interaction. Exactly, man. But Val, I can't comment on that because the amount of Twitter bait I post is like is also like, you know. But we make fun of Jeff for it. You know. So it's like it's different. It's different when Jeff does it, man. It's freaking different when Jeff does it. Okay, most nominated publishers. That's kind of interesting. Well, we got PlayStation with 16. That's going to be a lot of Astrobot stuff. Square Enix with 12. So that's obviously FF. Xbox, that's getting a lot for Hellblade, right? Sega, I guess a lot of this come from Like a Dragon. Oh, PlayStation's Helldivers as well, isn't it? We got Bamco there, 7. Tekken stuff, Nintendo, Konami, PlayStack. I don't know who the hell they are. Are PlayStack the dudes who do PlayStack must be the Devolver published Beltra, right? Feels like a Devolver game. PlayStack, I have no idea. Ubisoft, EA, Capcom, Game Science, the science of games. I don't know who these people are. Most nominated games: Astrobot with 7. Oh, Astrobot and FF7 Reboot both on top. FF7 Reboot with 7 nominations. That's kind of cute, man. 6 nominations for Metaphor. That's so cute. Good for them, man. We got 5 for Balatro and Silent Hill 2. We got 4 for Black Myth, Elden Ring DLC, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, and Hellblade 2. Yeah, but Black Ops 6 was kind of showing up in nothing categories. That game was disposable, man. Come on. That game was freaking disposable. Oh, Jeff, have you not, like... Wait. Do we do it? Do we do our votes? Dude, do we do our votes? Let me get some water. And we do our votes. Oh my god. Are we gonna do our votes? Oh my god. Let's vote. Sign in to vote. Okay, guys, give me a little second on that regard because I don't want to, like, accidentally, like, you know, sort of give away my details on the internet. That's my worry. I don't want to frickin' dox myself. Alright, okay, so I think we're in business. So I've lost you guys. Where have you gone? Okay, let's frickin' go. Oh, did I bring it back? I did bring it back. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, that Outlaws thing, it just feels like kind of yeah, I know, it does. The thing is, Farrah, is like this, like, fan vote takes up like a tiny percentage. It essentially doesn't matter. Because it's all determined by that jury. So it essentially doesn't matter. But yeah, I've played a fair few of them though. You know what I mean? Okay, so game of the year. Recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Well, okay, if you're actually going by that definition, then like for me, I know that I haven't played everything here, but if I'm going by that definition, it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, it actually is. Like, because for me, the gameplay is just like the actual combat in it, super fun and actualized. The gameplay systems for, like, leveling up your characters, the synchronization stuff, you know, the materia system, absolutely sick. The music, the orchestration, absolutely sick. The sound design, from like the monsters to the weaponry to the Foley, absolutely sick. The graphics, beautiful. The gameplay, the world, sorry, we've already talked about gameplay. The world and the environment, absolutely sick. The characterization and the narrative and the interaction and the performances, absolutely sick. Yeah, it's just like, you know that meme of the burger? Where it's like, you know, like 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 whatever, 10 out of 10 whatever. Dude, it's... I keep going back to Astrobot because I loved it, but nah, Final Fantasy 7, let's frickin' go. Let us actually frickin' go. Yeah, Jerry, like, not anytime soon, right? Because it's a really long game. But I plan on because they're finishing it off with a a Final Fantasy 7 game, right? I will, in the lead up to that game, when we start getting to you know, Final Fantasy 7 Remake 3, whatever it's called, I'm gonna go through them all again. I'm gonna go 7 Remake. No, that's not true. I'm gonna go 7 Crisis Core Remake Rebirth. I'll do them all again. I will do them all again. I will be on that hype train, like, so bad. I will do them. I will, over the next 2 years or whatever. Over the next 2 years, I'm gonna go through all the Final Fantasy 7 games again. To work up to the final one. I'm gonna go through them again. Do the people want to know? Do I tweet this? Are the people interested? Yeah, okay, this feels stupid. I'm not doing that. Okay, cool. Next category. Game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I mean, again, it's just me picking Astrobot or Final Fantasy 7. You know what? And, like, this isn't just because, like, I want to give one to 7 and I want to give one to Astrobot. But if I'm looking at this, like, innovation, I think Astrobot had a lot of, like, really cool, new, innovative ideas. Final Fantasy 7 was just really good. And just really good in all aspects and regards. From the perspective of just, like, innovative new stuff, like the dual sense stuff and some of the power-ups and those sorts of things in Astrobot were really, really special. So for game design, I'm actually going to hop over to Astrobot. I'm actually going to go cast the vote in Astrobot's direction. Narrative. Okay, no question. Okay. Oh, no, this is hard. This is actually hard, because as good as Rebirth is, it doesn't have that tight storytelling and narrative development for a game. I think I want to give it to Silent Hill 2. Because of how tight it is. I'm going Silent Hill 2. Art direction. This looks pretty. This Neva game. I'm having a hard time here. Because I think I'm almost gonna pick games that I haven't even played. I do think Elden Ring's sick, but again, it's a 2022 game. I think I'm gonna go Metaphor, man. Maybe that's crazy, and maybe you don't sort of respect my decision because I haven't actually, like, played the game yet. But just all the stuff I've seen is just, like, so pretty. From, like, they're not called personas in it. I can't remember what sort of, like, the summons are in it. But they're really sort of creative in their design and whatever. I'm gonna go Metaphor. That's what I mean. Yeah, like Val, I just don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's anything new. I think for, like, all the cool new designs I've seen from Metaphor, I'm gonna put Metaphor. again, but because it's a game I haven't played yet, you know, maybe my decision there doesn't hold a lot of weight, you know, but whatever. Best score in music, FF7. Like, forget about it. I'm so excited to go to the orchestra in March. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. I could start crying thinking about it. I'm gonna choose not to do that. And we're gonna move on. Audio design, Silent Hill 2. Get real, Silent Hill 2. No question. Throughout the entire time of playing that game, I was just like, the audio design, the audio design, the audio design, the audio design. It was freaking sick. It was so cool. Silent Hill 2, baby. Best performance. Ooh. Okay, I can't comment on these. Aerith moved me more. Aerith really, really moved me. But I think James is such a more complex character and a complicated role. And although the Aerith one was more meaningful to me, was a lot more meaningful to me, having a single mention of Noitia all day. What's Noitia? No, yeah, Val, it is really cool that they have like an audio design category, because it is something that's just like so freaking important. It's so important. And I really like that they have that there, because it is so effective in some games. Like it was in a huge way in Silent Hill 2. It was so important. I haven't played, you know, the new Hellblade yet, but Hellblade's all about like whispers and stuff like that, and it's really, really important in there. So I think that category is really cool. But as I was saying here, I think that, like, you know, the Aerith part was really well done and really powerful and really emotional, and you know, it's a big meaty role because it's such a long game as well. Especially if you go to the side content, which the side content is actually sick in Rebirth, which is really cool. Especially because in Remake the side content was painful, was absolutely painful. But in Rebirth, the side content's actually sick, and it's really expansive. I think the James role, I think he just added so much to it, and there was a lot of subtleties in it that, like... you know, the thing is with the Aerith is when she showed up, I was like, oh, that's cool. But when I was thinking about this category, she never stood out to me as somebody who was like, oh, they gotta get nominated, when James was. Like, I was almost expecting, like, the Maria girl to be in here as well. And we got, like, multiple Silent Hill nominations because those, like, performances were just, like, so, you know? Because it's, like, the gameplay's less important than kind of the characterization and stuff like that. Accessibility, I can't vote on this, man. Because I'm not playing games with, like, handicaps or stuff like that. So we'll skip through that. Games for Impact, we haven't played any of these, but I'm interested. At least I'm starting to see pictures of these things, of what they are. Okay. Oh, actually working on audio design. I can imagine so, man. This is the image they use for Fortnite? I mean, we're going Helldivers 2. we're going Helldivers 2 for the ongoing. Community support. Recognize the game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, including social media activity and game updates / patches. Well, dude, for me, that's Baldur's Gate, because they've been very much talking about, like, they've been loads of updates all the time. They've been transparent about, this doesn't work, we're trying to fix this, whatever. So I know Val, you can be upset I'm not going Helldivers 2, but I'm going Baldur's Gate 3 for the community support. Indie game. I mean, the only one I've played is Animal Well, but I loved it. I loved it. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game outside the traditional publisher system, Animal Well. Loved it. Loved it. You got 100% in Death Stranding. Let's freaking go, man. Yeah, I think we talked about Death Stranding before. Cool, man. You know, Jeff Keighley was like in love with Hideo Kojima. They have this like really weird relationship. It's like, it's strange. Anyway, people can love who they want. It just feels parasocial. I don't know. Best debut indie game. Well, I've only played Animal Well and Pluckiskaya, and Animal Well was far superior. It's not unrelated. When when you're talking about when we're talking about Jeff Keighley's Game Awards, anything related to Hideo Kojima is extremely related. So it's extremely related. Jeff Keighley and Hideo Kojima are they're like two being, like one being merged. We're going Animal Cowl here. What are you saying? Arrowhead nerfed a bunch of stuff to hell, and didn't do much when they went strike on the game because of the PlayStation Network sort of thingy. Okay. Best mobile game. Best game playable on mobile device. For me, Zenless Zone Zero. Pokemon Pocket. Go. Boom. I say as I played every game. Best VR AR. I don't play these games. I'd like to. I've heard this Arkham Shadow slaps and it's really, really good. But I'm not going to vote in that. Action game. I need to play these three, man. Blackwith, Stellar Blade, and Space Marine 2. I bet I'd have fun. But we're going Helldivers 2. Yeah, Jeff Kojima or Hideo Keighley. Hideo Keighley. It's not Black Ops 6. That game was average as anything. We're going Helldivers 2. Okay, action adventure. Best action adventure combining combat and traversal and puzzle solving. I am Astrobot. Astrobot. I am Astrobot. Astrobot. Okay, no, we just refunded the game for the PlayStation Network, and in-game weapons were so ass that it was unplayable for a bit, and we went on another strike for that. Oh my god, another time. Okay, I've not followed all the Helldivers 2 controversies to the letter. Best RPG, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best game design for rich player character customization, progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Well, Final Fantasy VII, surely it totally has rich player customization with the book things. I've forgotten what they're called, and the materia system and the everything. Dude, that's Sephiroth. Dude, they changed the cover. Wasn't the cover like... Bruh. Hold up. It's playable now, and we have Liberty Day and Day. Okay, yeah, like there they've got the two girls. They got Tifa and they got Aerith next to Sephiroth. But I grabbed my game, and on my game I've got Zack and Cloud there. Dude, look at this in the back. Him jumping at him with the Buster Sword. Challenger Destiny. It's so sick. And it came on 2 discs, man, and that's on the disc. Like disc 1, you got the Sephiroth there, and then disc frickin' 2, you got like Cloud jumping in with the Buster Sword. It's so cool. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I love you. Oh wait, it's a reversible cover. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, this game was so good. I love you. I love you, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay, best fighting game. Am I allowed to, I mean, I can do whatever I want, can't I? But, like, what if I vote for the compilation of a game I don't have yet because I already know that Dude, they you know the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? They said, like, obviously, like, Final Fantasy games, they have this, like, tradition, especially, like, you know, on the PS1, coming on multiple discs. Yeah, no, Jerry, they literally just did it for the hype. They did it for the hype. Because, like, the original Final Fantasy VII came on, like, 3 discs. Final Fantasy VIII was on 4. Final Fantasy IX was on 4. And obviously, like, if they max out the 100 gigabyte Blu-ray discs or whatever, you can just get the rest of the data as, like, a download. And they got asked, like, why isn't it just like a normal game when the game is like, you know, when you've exceeded the capacities of the discs, you just like download the extra stuff when you put the game into play. And they said, we just did it for the hype. We just said we just did it for the hype. They were like, it's increased the production costs quite significantly because we had to like print the game on 2 discs and, you know, 100 gigabyte or whatever they are, high capacity Blu-ray discs. And they're like, it did like kind of significantly increase the production costs because we're not charging more for it or anything, but we just put it on 2 discs because it's just hype. And I agree, it's just hype that it's on 2 discs. And also it future-proofs it, man. So if we're in the future and the servers go down or whatever, it's the apocalypse, I can still play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because it's all on the discs. It's all on the discs. No, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to do, because I play these 2 games a lot. I play Grand Blue, and I play Tekken quite a lot. I was going to vote for the Capcom collection, because even though I don't have the collection yet, I've played the games on the collection to death, and they're sick. I don't agree with that being there. I'm going to vote for Grand Blue. I think it's super fun. I think it's super fun. Super fun. Let's go there. Alright, so... Best family. I am Astrobot. The best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Astro actually slaps with the kids as well. I don't have the disc with me at the moment because I lent the game to my buddy so he could play it with his children. And the kids absolutely love it. So it's fun for the family. Confirmed. Confirmed. Keep voting. Sim strategy, I can't vote in this category. I'm interested in Unicorn Overload. Oh, Overlord. Next. Alright. Sports and racing. I'm good, bro. I'm alright. These franchises, it's like, there's no this is an issue, man. It's like, I like sports games, man. I like playing NBA. But there's no competition now. And because there's no competition, the NBA 2K games suck. Because there's no competition or incentive for these guys to make good games. So they kind of suck. We're skipping this. It's not worth voting in. Best multiplayer, we are going for Helldivers 2. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massive multiplayer experiences, irrespective of the game genre or platform. Helldivers number 2. Best adaptation, recognizing a standing creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game or another entertainment medium. Fallout, thank you. Most anticipated game, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. I would vote for Metroid Prime. But I'm not anticipating it at this point because it's been too long. I'm gonna have to go with our friend Hideo Keeley. I'm gonna have to go with Jeff Kojima's next masterpiece, which is Death Stranding 2, colon on the beach. Death Stranding 2, on the beach. So I'm gonna have to go for that. Which when we watch, if you are here for when we watch the Game Awards show live, there will be loads of time spent talking about this game, I'm sure. And if there's one category that's going to be fixed for a winner, this one will be fixed for a winner, and I'm going to participate in that fix for my vote, which will be counted 1,000 times. Death Stranding 2, on the beach. Let's go. I am excited about it. I'm just joking about Jeff Keighley. I am excited for Death Stranding 2. I am excited for it. And even I think that's hype that you got like the 100% today. I do think that's complete hype. Content creator, no, this is wrong. The fact I'm not there is just wrong. Boycott, Esports game. I'm not gonna vote, guys. I kind of want to vote for Mobile Legends Bang Bang, but I'm gonna let Jerry do that on his personal account. I'm not gonna vote in this one, guys. Part of me kind of wants to like go for Counter-Strike, but the bigger part of me doesn't want to, so I'm not gonna vote. Esports athlete. Yeah. Once I've done my Wii Sports stream, I can enter this sort of athletic prowess. Until then, I will wallow in misery and mediocrity. Esports team, again. Once the rebel hearts rise, we will dominate these. Okay, it's just because of my fursuit. Because of my fursuit, I glanced at these quickly and I thought they were the same picture. Because I just saw the white, and I was just like, oh, I thought that was the same picture, and I was like, what the hell? But that's Billy Gaming and Gen G. Well, they are both League of Legends. All right, okay. Next, and then we get into player's choice. So this is the votes where these are exclusively voted for by the players, and Genshin Impact's gonna win. Genshin Impact is your puppets. Genshin Impact is gonna win this because what's gonna happen here is it starts off with 30 dudes, and then it whittles its way down to eventually 1, and these are just all purely internet votes. Like those votes we just made there are basically meaningless because it's all just kind of the juries, and this makes up like 2% or something from all the people. But this one here is entirely internet votes, and what'll happen is Genshin Impact will announce that if they win, everybody... I'm being serious here, Genshin Impact will announce if they win the Player's Choice Awards, everybody gets like a special item in their inventory, and Genshin Impact fans will spam votes. Spam botted votes, so Genshin Impact wins, so everybody gets their little thing. I'm not being like facetious or anything. That's what's gonna happen with the Players Vote Award. Jeffrey, what are you saying? You tweeted anything else, Jeffrey? Thank you to our TGA show, social, and web teams for a flawless rollout of hashtag the Game Awards nominations this morning. One cool new feature this year, you can get your own vote card on the website to download a JPEG of all your picks. Check it out on the profile page. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of cool. Okay. I don't see it, Jeff. The rendering sucks, good Jeff. Alright. Oh man. Like, Jeff, where is my stuff? Jeff, I'm on my profile page. Is it because I'm not on like full screen mode? Ah. Do I have to vote in everything? Oh. I think I have to vote in everything. I want my voting card. Jeff? Why does it matter when we pick what we pick when it's always been Jeff picks whoever paid him the most, aka Sony? I think I gotta like vote in everything. That's devious. These digital items cost next to zero, produce, maintain, but they have a huge sway over certain people. Yeah, no, they do. They really do. They really do. Yeah. And also, like, even if you did remove that kind of, like, aspect from it, even if you remove that aspect from it, the, people would still, like, go crazy and vote for, connected my account. Yeah, taking money by exploiting human psychology is one thing, but enacting political action is some next level. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I think I need to vote in all categories. Ah, here, download my vote card. That was not on my... That's not where you said it was, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, that's not where you said it was. Jeffrey Keeley. Whatever. They're gonna come after you, Ferret, man. They're gonna come after... Jeff's gonna come after you. Jeff's gonna come after us all. Window capture. Window capture... this. Oh. But... Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Image. There we go, man. My vote card. This is so unserious. This is so freaking unserious. There we go. Oh my lord. My vote card. Game of the year. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I can tweet that. Oh yeah, the formatting sucks, Jeff. Like, look at the bottom left. It says just best, and then it says Fallout on top of adaptation. Yeah, you didn't quite get the formatting right. Look at the top right. Best Astrobot. Way to go, Jeff. Way to go, Jeff. You messed that one up, didn't you? Didn't you, Jeff? Yeah, you've got Helldivers 2 stars 3 times. On my official vote card. That's my official vote card, yeah? You require voter ID for that. No, you're not forced to vote in every category. I didn't have to do it. I thought I did, I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to vote in every category. Ferret, you've gone from, like, not being able to name 2 games in 2024 and not caring, to being like the official like policeman of the legitimacy of the Game Awards. Yeah, no, exactly. Jeff does everything. This is personally Jeff's fault. This is like, you messed this one up again, didn't you, Jeff? Oh, where's Jeff gone? Oh, these are random people comments on Jeff's. Jeff sometimes replies to people. Congratulations. See you in December. Jeff actually loves the Muppets. Jeff actually genuinely, which we respect. Oh no, I don't even. Oh god, I have my game card up. I'm not showing. I want to be showing this, right? Jeff actually loves the Muppets. There was one year, I don't know if it was last year or it was the year before, But people got really angry about this because like the show kind of devolved for a bit, and they had like it felt like a 10-minute section where it was just like Jeff hanging out with Gonzo from the Muppets, and it was just Jeff living out his fantasy of hanging out with the Muppet. And it was like, yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, Jerry's like, I respect the Muppets fan. Like, I'm also, like, on board with that. But people hated it because, like, you know, they don't let people who, like, win an award do a speech. So they have time for, like, Jeff to do, like, a 10-minute segment. 10-minute vanity segment with, like, Gonzo at the Game Awards. There's gonna be loads of goofy stuff like that at the Game Awards because Jeff does have a hard time of not making it about Jeff. Oh my god, Jeff, we love you. He was really defending the PS5 Pro price point. It felt like he was being like paid so much, like it was ridiculous. Yes, you remember that segment. Yeah, you remember that segment. Yeah, it was like it was just a complete vanity segment for something he really, he really cared about, and obviously like 99% of the audience just gave absolutely like was not interested in the in the Jeff Keighley Gonzo section. Funny. Yes, exactly. Farrah, he's the Ryan Seacrest of video game world. Exactly. Yep. 100%. Like, obviously, I don't have the biggest understanding of, like, Ryan Seacrest because, like, I'm European, But from what I understand, like, I think that is, like, a completely accurate statement. Woof. All right, guys, there we go. I'm going to head off for today. It's been super fun to hang out and talk about video games. It's been super fun to hang out and talk about video games and just sort of like, laugh at Jeff Keighley for whatever reason. We will be back when it is the actual show, right? Which takes place on Thursday, December 12th. Okay, so that is 4 weeks on Thursday. 4 weeks on Thursday. When it's the actual Game Awards, we will tune in and we'll watch them and all that sort of thing. And we'll have fun. And we might just do like kind of more of these hangouts in the future. Like we'll kind of maybe see if we can find some excuses to just sort of like hang out on camera and just like talk about stuff and that sort of thing. So if there's any sort of like ideas or things that are happening that we want to talk about or we want to hang out for, I think doing like some of these every so often would be pretty cool. Because it's kind of fun just to like outside of like playing games or whatever, we can kind of just like hang out and talk about stuff and all that sort of thing. No, dude, Jerry, I'm gonna be around. What are you talking about? I'm just saying that we'll be back for the Game Awards in 4 weeks' time. Like, we're still gonna be hanging out in between. No, I'm not going anywhere. Dude. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna be, around. I'm totally gonna be around. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. You know what I mean? Don't worry. There's gonna be plenty of, wrecks over the next month, man. Do not worry. But yeah, fair. Yeah, no, like I thought you'd have fun because like we're just gonna kind of goof around and look at stuff, and it's an excuse to like whatever. So no, Jerry, do not worry. No, I'm not disappearing for a month. No way, man. No way. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna play some stuff. I've got this kind of list here of stuff. Like I want to try out Baltro and Black Myth Wukong like sooner rather than later. I'm not quite sure when that's going to happen, but I want to try and play those sooner rather than later. Ideally, I'd like to play both of these before the Game Awards. So ideally I want to play these over the next month. Baltro and Black Myth, we'll see. We'll see, but I'd kind of like to try and play those before the Game Awards in a month's time. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I think the plan tomorrow is I'm gonna finish off that last boss on Dragon Quest. I think that's kind of my idea. And then I'm gonna do a stream Wednesday and Thursday too. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm not gonna be around. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday I will be out of action because I'll be doing my my birthday party and the marathon in the north of Spain. So I won't be around on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna come hang out. And then next week's gonna be like a normal week as well. And I'll come and hang out and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I wanna play Baltro and Black Myth kind of ASAP. I'm kind of interested in trying those out like sort of ASAP. Hellblade, Stellar Blade, and Lost Crown. I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna download this Mobile Legends Bang Bang. My birthday specifically is on the 26th. That's specifically when my birthday is. My birthday specifically is the 26th of November. But the weekend is when I'm having my my celebration. You know, specifically it's on the 26th. And then I'm gonna look up and Google some of these games I haven't heard of just to kind of see what's up with them, what they're all about. I want to Google some of those. But yeah, it's been super fun today. As I said, I'll be around tomorrow, as I said. So if anyone's around tomorrow, we'll do a normal stream. Oh, your sister's on the 25th. Let's go. I don't know. I find that like there's a lot of people kind of have like birthdays. I know it's like statistically everybody has every birthday, but I'm just connected to quite a lot of people who are like a couple of days before me, the day before me, the day after me, that sort of thing. No, Young Moon is I think that like the Pokemon Pocket trading card game's fun, but as part of an actual game, the Zenless Zone Zero offers so much more. Do you know what I mean? It's so much more of a full, complete game. There's a lot more going on there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, guys, I will be. This has been super fun. I've enjoyed this. I like an excuse to talk about video games. I like an excuse to talk about video games with other people. I like just kind of goofing around and laughing as well, and just being a little bit silly. And you guys help facilitate that, which is fun. Oh, it's been cool. Oh no, it's not. It's not the day after. It's the day after Christmas. If Christmas was in November. Yeah, 26th of November is when I have my my B-day, my bidet. But yeah, man, yeah, we'll have an awesome day. Let's go, awesome day. Let's go. But yeah, guys, take care. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna investigate some of these games, the ones I haven't heard of and whatever. I'll come back tomorrow, and I hope you guys all have a very nice rest of your day. And yeah, if you've got any opinions about this stuff as well, that you think about in the meantime, please let me know. I think most of you guys know how to reach me in different places. And yeah, we'll do this again. We'll definitely be having a Fursuit chat talking stream when there's the show on. But we'll try and find some other excuses of maybe how we can do this in other times as well, because this has been super fun. But yeah, guys, peace out. And I'll see you guys real soon. I'm sure I'll see a lot of you guys real soon. Bye, 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 bye. Let me do the thing. Yeah, the thing. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Where even is that? Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at it. It's all It's all finishing. Okay. Bye, 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 everybody.